She's one of the most ruthless killers of our time. Jodi Arias.
A lot of people very interested in this level of a first-degree murder trial.
When these gruesome, and I've seen them myself, they are the stuff of nightmare.
Offensive wounds. There were knife wounds on his hands.
Tonight we meet the people, the victim in the Jodi Arias case.
What's up, guys? Midnight Stories 32 here. I have a brutal murder mystery that's gonna make all of your awkward dates look like soulmates. Yeah, this bitch is crazy. Before we get into the content, do me a favor and slap the like button like it owes you some money. Also, don't be afraid to leave a comment and subscribe. Doing these little things helps our channel grow immensely. Jodi Arias and Travis Alexander, they met at a Las Vegas convention center in September of 2006. The two had a vibrant connection right away. Jodi was an aspiring photographer from Palm Desert, California, and Travis was a salesman and devout Mormon. Travis and Jodi started off as friends, but their relationship quickly blossomed. They became intimate while dating, which was a major violation to his Mormon beliefs. This made Travis feel uncomfortable because he really valued the Mormon culture. So, Travis decided to end the relationship after 5 months. At this point, Jodi was deeply obsessed with Travis, and she felt like she was gonna lose him forever. So, she did the unthinkable. She blindly moved to Arizona so she could be closer to him. Or so she thought. During this time period, it started becoming really clear to Travis's friends that there was something wrong with Jodi. I mean, let's face it, she uprooted her entire life for a guy that she barely knows. Jodi began making Travis feel really uncomfortable because she would periodically stop by his house completely unannounced. So rude. One time, Travis caught her sneaking into his house through a doggy door. Travis was unhappy about the situation, but found himself lured into her temptation. They would occasionally hook up, but didn't label each other as exclusive. She didn't like that. Travis ended up meeting another woman. She was young, attractive, and even a committed Mormon. They had all the same values and were really hitting it off. Jodi found out pretty quickly that her bet to move to Arizona, well, it wasn't paying off. Jodi and Travis's relationship, it wasn't advancing, and he also seemed to be moving on with a new woman. She became more impulsive and volatile. Travis began to open up to his friends about his and Jodi's relationship. Travis said that he felt Jodi was stalking him and even divulged that he thought Jodi slashed his tires after finding out about his new girlfriend. This is where things start to get really psychotic. In April of 2008, Travis had reluctantly asked Jodi if she wanted to join him on a business trip to Cancun. Jodi quickly agreed. She felt that they were making progress on their relationship and she would finally have Travis back. As the date got closer and closer, Travis ended up canceling the trip with Jodi and invited his new Mormon girlfriend. Jodi was angry and heartbroken. On June 4th, 2008, Travis didn't attend a Skype call for work. On June 9th, his friends were scared that they hadn't heard from him and decided to go to his home and check up on him. They found him brutally murdered in his shower. His friends immediately called 911 and notified the police. On the recorded call, the 911 operator asked if Travis had anyone that would want to hurt him. His friends immediately responded with Jodi and how she was really possessive over him. The medical examiner concluded that Travis was stabbed 27 times. He had a severe laceration across his neck. Upon further investigation, they found offensive wounds on his palms and determined that he was shot from a .25 caliber round after he was dead. When the police began to question Jodi, they found overwhelming evidence that suggested that she murdered Travis. Right before Travis went missing, Jodi's grandmother had a .25 caliber gun stolen from her home. Jodi had cuts and bruises all over her body. The blood that was throughout Travis's home, it was a mixture of Travis's and Jodi's DNA. Jodi's story changed multiple times throughout the police investigation, and she finally admitted to killing Travis during the trial. Jodi was sentenced to life in prison without the option of parole. If you like this video and you're interested in learning more about true stories, please subscribe. Until next time, Midnight Stories 32.